Indian consumer is paying less for the petrol at the petrol pump. An Indian farmer is assured of fertilizers at the right time. An Indian household is getting its food and cooking oil at the right price. To me, these are really my benchmarks of what is successful diplomacy. Somebody asked this question about dependence. That was said more in the context of defense. But if you look today at what are the big imports of India, the big imports of India are oil and gas, electronics, and fertilizers. These are actually like right up there. The problem with fertilizers is a lot of them, a big part of the fertilizer industry is directly linked to gas. Yeah. So there are limits to what we can make economically at home. But this is where diplomacy comes in. That it is today. For me, when people speak foreign policy, diplomacy, it's not that airy-fairy stuff, saying the right things at the right place, etc. To me, these are bread and butter issues. If I, at the end of my day, say today I have made sure that an Indian consumer is paying less for the petrol at the petrol pump. An Indian farmer is assured of fertilizers at the right time. An Indian household is getting its food and cooking oil at the right price. To me, these are really my benchmarks of what is successful diplomacy. And in the last few months, especially after the Ukraine conflict started, but even prior to that, we have been working very hard at diversifying our sources of fertilizers, at trying to reach long-term understandings with suppliers so that we stabilize it for our farmers. We've had a reasonable measure of success out there. I mean, there's still work to be done, but it is something very important because I do see a period where I'm absolutely convinced that this country will emerge actually as a serious agricultural exporter.